Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where I struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. So this was, I messed up the intro pretty bad, and that was kind of fun. I didn't actually mess it up this time. I messed it up the previous time I recorded this because I had the train of thought. Let me give you some context. I have to give you some context for how this works. Otherwise, none of this makes sense. I keep all of my intros in Notepad documents so that one, I know what to say, and two, so that I have some kind of measure of if I want to talk about something, what that is going to be. And this is because my memory is so bad that I can't remember anything. So I was starting this Trainwreck episode, started reading the train of thought intro, got confused, started improvising, did a terrible job, quit and tried again. And here we are on the try again. So go team. Now, all right, what did we do last time? I don't have anything fancy to tell you, so let's get in on it. And yeah, our previous run was an Etch Nonsense run. I believe it was with the little Echo Right buddy boy here. We had Shellsmith 2, Repeater 1. There was a Minor Stone that we got, so Minor Refraction, Tiny Stone basically, with a multi-striking plus 25 First of Kin. And that was awesome. I'm pretty sure it was a First of Kin self-infused as well. I can't exactly recall, but my notes don't tell me, but I think it was. We had a lot of those. Holdover, Spell Chain, Return Soul went nuts, and basically was just throwing a whole bunch of random garbage at the wall until it stuck. I was just etching everything, which is great. I frequently call these runs etching everything and the kitchen sink, but yeah, here we are. We had another one. So now we get to move back on to the default champions, ever continuing our eternal cycle, and we are on, yeah, Hellhorned Prince. Sure, brother. I mean, fair enough. Hellhorned Prince. He's Hornbreaker Prince in the Hellhorned clan. Haha. Yeah, alright. It's fine. The default champions always feel a little rough. I'm never very excited about them. They definitely didn't hold out very well in the DLC, but it's fine. Most of them are okay at best, is the way I would describe them. So, and then you have Rector, who's great. And also the Spine Chief, who got added with the DLC, so of course he rules. But all right, that's all I've got. Let's go ahead and get this started, get the show on the road. And yeah, so hey, if you haven't commented and doing all those things, if you haven't, although, what am I trying to say? Man, really nailing it here today, aren't I? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm over here just like about to do my outro like the video's over. Good grief. It's only 3:20. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, we're playing Monster Train. Click the button. Let's go do the thing. I considered restarting the episode again right there, but I did not. I persevered, so here we are. Let's do it. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing fine. Still recording this one. You've probably heard this on a couple other episodes recently, but I'm recording this on my birthday weekend, which is exciting. I've been enjoying a lot of Monster Train lately. It's a fun game. I mean, obviously, I have like a billion hours in it, and I keep playing it and I keep recording it. But you know, it's not because the game is like, I don't know, super popular or anything. I'm doing this because one, the game is really fun. I actually genuinely love this game. I would not be playing it if I didn't enjoy it. And two, well, I don't know, apparently people don't mind watching it and find my videos remotely entertaining? Question mark, maybe? I don't know. Kind of crazy. So I love this little community that we've got going, so here we are just kind of keeping on, I suppose. Maybe one day we'll get some kind of cool other thing that fits into a nice part of the channel in a good way. I'm looking forward to Slay the Spire 2, actually, in that respect. That is something that I think could be a good mainstay. I hope they fix a lot of my problems with the first game so that I actually enjoy playing it in single sessions, right? I have a big problem with how long runs are in Slay the Spire 1. I hate that, right? If you put the same amount of time into a run of Slay the Spire as I do into Monster Train, just in terms of like mental commitment and trying to make good decisions, you're looking at upwards of like 2 hours a run if it's a great run. And if it's a hard run, it's like 4 hours a run. The people who are making Slay the Spire content, I mean, the only reason it works is because they have like 50,000 subscribers and they can do it as a job. That is not something that would be unsustainable for a small-time YouTuber like myself. So with that in mind, I'm really hoping that Slay the Spire 2 addresses that issue so that when I record for it, because I will record for it when that comes out, I'm very excited for it, then hopefully I can actually like finish a run in an hour still and then post the video and everyone's happy. That would be great. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that. Let's play this. All right, so today we are default Hellhorned Exile Wurmkin. We get double pings. Huge fan of that. This is always a great start. It's also a really good opportunity to use Wrathful Prince if we see it, so we can just keep shooting ourselves for rage. It's pretty cool. We're facing Plating Seal Daedalus. What is this? Rage Fell? Sure is. And Sap Seraph with Welder Helper, Echo Infusion, March of Shields. Welder Helper is a really good tool here because we have so many answers to killing him. The thing that makes Welder Helper weird is that the armor goes in the front, but you have to play him in the back. He's the only imp that doesn't effectively face tank, right? I think Welder Helper would be much better if he applied the armor to the unit behind it on the floor. Now, what does that mean if you play him in the back? Probably just plays it on himself then, because there's nothing behind him. But I think that would be the best way for Welder Helper to exist. Then you could play him in front, give armor behind, and then he explodes, right? He dies. Challenge, of course, is how you actually kill him if you don't have pings, right? It's a big problem. It's one of the reasons Imperialist solves this issue, but anyway, that's not how Welder Helper works. Unfortunately, we do have the pings to answer him here. Echo Infusion, great. March of Shields, great. All excellent survivability cards. I'm going to be looking for damage, basically. Temples today are on 2, 4, 6, 7. So 4 temples means we pretty much have to take everything unless we get some very high shard value dupes, which is possible, right? There are some things that potentially could be worthwhile of like a -2 spell chain or whatever. Let's see, removal dupe on magic side on 8, excellent. We're definitely going there. We have another removal dupe on 7 with a cave. Competes with the steel shop. The removal dupe's much better if we can use it. I want to. Trinket shop with money on 6. Magic shop with a vortex. No good steel shops thus far in the late game. That's something to keep in mind. Another removal dupe on 5 with a horde. Competes with another magic shop. Wow, alright. So, again, still no good steel shops. Wow, really? This is actually kind of wild. We get a third removal dupe on 4 with health, competing with a steel shop that has a Hellhorned banner. Finally, something. But look at this. No magic, no steel, no steel. There's 2 mid-ring floors with no steel shops, but they gave me double magic shops in the beginning? That node generation is so peculiar. This has to have such a low chance of spawning. Maybe it's seeing the no magic shop on 7 and deciding that that's what it should do. But if it is looking at that, it should be looking at the lack of steals elsewhere. It's so bizarre. Well, alright, I suppose. Weird. Okay, well, fair enough. We got some stuff. In terms of the banners in the early game, we do have a Wurmkin on 2 with the Steel Shop and a Wurmkin again on the Horde side on 3. So the Steel Shops are a real crisis on this run, which is bad. But so we want to make sure we can use everything we get from them if possible. Scorched Steel. This actually makes those imps even more of a problem. We shouldn't take it. Early guild marker seems fine. It's not great, but it's fine. We will be taking this Horde, of course. Scorching Restraints, Cheater's Hand, Encased Divinity. Encased Divinity does help with Echo Infusion, I suppose. I have so many pings, it's gonna be easy. Let's just take Scorched Restraints because it makes me do more damage. And that helps now, which I think is really important. Reaper Wrathful. Well, I guess I am self-pinging a whole bunch. Okay, what an opener. It's not amazing. We'll make it work. Mark of Invasion should be fine. I have such a high chance of drawing a ping here. I have basically no concerns about it. Yeah, look, we got it. Then you just go, what? Torch, and we come out ahead. Ping a guy on middle, all's good. Cool. Basically just looking to farm as much as we possibly can. I do want money from middle. And I will ping a friend upstairs. I think that's fine. We still come out ahead. We take 1. No big deal. Now, I want to play this. I'm doing, what, 36? I can get up to 40. which is fine, I suppose. I can play the Train Steward, right? We get this kill. Now, is there any way I can ever get the kill in front? No, right? He goes up to 33, 37. Do we do 44? I'll still self-ping him. I have enough armor to get away with this. We just have to take 5 from that guy and back, unfortunately. We should be good enough here. Yeah, we kill the front two. Great work. Fantastic. Cool. All right, that's at least nice. We managed to get through this combat doing pretty well here, I think. So, cool. Do you self-ping upstairs? I don't think we need to. I'm not going to run the math on it, but I think it will be better to not do that. We actually do 35 on mid-floor, just mostly thanks to the rage from Scorching Restraints, so pretty cool. And we easily clean this up upstairs. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, so we take 6 damage. I don't think any of that was terrible. I think only, like, what? One of it was unavoidable from the trial. The rest we handled. Hornbreak is not bad. I have a lot of pings I can put tenon piercings and things into if I really need to. Hornbreak is low cost. Note the lack of ritual and fledgling imp. It's not lost on me. I guess I'll take the Hornbreak so I get something. I don't know. It's fine. I'm going to take Echo Transfer. Alright, it's damage. It's not purple, but it's damage. I am going to look at Steel Shop, I suppose? I don't really need an Endless, but I guess I could use it. Alright, sure. I need to look at these steals. Give me a multi-strike? Ah, Large Stone's not it. Well, Glareminder is a 2-space thing that can take damage. I guess he's fine. Would I take... Like, you gotta ask it like this. Would I take Husk Hermit here? Yeah, I would. So why am I not taking Glareminder? I don't know. I'll grab him, right? It's fine. I'm going to spin this. I don't think the Large Stone is that particularly impressive. We see a multi-strike. Thank goodness. Great. Alright, I can work with that. I can work with this. Spell Chain on the Echo Transfer. Alright, I'm seeing the direction here. Intrinsic. I don't think we have a good Intrinsic. Infusion? I don't have a great Infusion. I have enough units. I have 2 imps. This helps. You have to do garbage infusions if you skip stuff, but unfortunately, it lets me play a little cooler on the early game, so I think that's fine. There's another steal, right? No, there's not, of course. I'm going to see the one on Ring 4, though. I'm not keen on loading this slot with garbage, though. I think we could take a quick or a multi-strike here from this position. So, Barbed Disciples with a Spikes Trial. We have pings. I think we can get through this. Hornbreak is going to do a lot of work here because he can take out some of those heavies in front. Still not great. I'm going to go ahead and do Glareminder into March of Shields, then Hornbreaker Prince. Play some stuff out this way. I need pings. Yeah, alright. We're going to take a ping middle. Ugh. I don't like this foot soldier walking up on me like that. I'm going to self-ping upstairs just so I can Echo Infusion that, I think. That'll help. Alright, we see this thing, though. It's pretty decent. Welder Helper helps a lot. And then he kills himself. Yeah, actually, that's not bad. That's pretty good. So then I can work on mid-floor, I think. I'm actually okay with this. We take a bunch of damage, but he does do pretty well. So, now, can I ever get you to the point where he kills? Totally. Great work. Go team. Good job. Alright, that does let me get away with double Echo Transfer upstairs, which is great news. I'm going to go ahead and self-ping and then do it again. It's worth a lot to do it. And then I'm going to play the Welter Helper here. It's enough baseline damage. I think we make it through, especially if I get a ping here. And I do. Good. Wonderful news. We do enough damage. Great work. Cool. Whew. Alright. Thank you, Spell Chain Echo Transfer for existing. I would like... Oh, well, that's not what I want. I was going to say I would like some kind of offensive scaling on Hellhorned side. I'm going to grab the Vent because I do want a plus 30 target and some other things here. It seems fine. Hosting kin? Man, I guess I don't want another Echo Infusion. I don't need another Echo Transfer. If it was purple, I'd take it. I'm going to take this. It's not bad, but it doesn't really do anything I care about. I guess I can use... I'm going to take it, right? There's a lot of things you can help with. Push heavies to the back or something. Sure. What infusion would I take from this position? Shard Soul Carver? Okay, you got me. I would take Shard Soul Carver. What is this magic shop doing for me? Would you ever take a holdover? I'd put it in vent if they showed it to me. How about this Horde? Horde, I think, gives me more better options overall. Let's go to the right. I could see reasons for this, right? Yeah, okay, Karuska. Sure, yeah, of course. Fantastic hits. Keeper of Echoes, Kinnos Carapace. I won't take any of those. I am grabbing the money. Thank you, Karuska. Very appreciated. Bone Dog? Suddenly I would take a holdover. I would happily hold over on this Echo Transfer. Unfortunately, no Bounding Echoes. Let's just Purge. I think it's fine. Let's cut a Train Steward here. Bone Dog. I'm not so dire that I need health here. I like Bone Dog, actually, but there's the opportunity cost of 2 draws, right? Because not only the alternative is I don't take a removal, so that's a -1. The other side of it is that, whoops, I now also get another card, so, you know, it can be tricky. Anyway, we're kind of saved a little bit here by the Hosting Kin pickup. I'm a big fan of that. We also get Rapier. I forget sometimes that's an option. We can't do the other Echo Transfer, but it's fine. Alright, now fortunately, we can do Echo Infusion, which is great. I could stop this 10 damage, and I will. Yeah, I don't like that damage. We'll skip it. Seems good to me. This is free. Fantastic. We're getting the kills here, which is great. I am going to give armor in front and then ping it out. I'm going to blast mid-floor here. Alright, cool. The sweep is doing good work. I just need to make sure Prince doesn't die is the big problem, right? That's it. It's all about making sure Prince doesn't implode. So, getting him slays is worthwhile if we can, but I don't want to go too crazy about it, right? Now, I do want to Hornbreak the bomb away. 2 hits coming in puts him up to 37. Man, I would really... Let's put 1 in the back. I want to stop this damage coming out off by, what, 1? Ugh. Well, I'll still do it. It's fine. Ugh, he's off by 1. Getting a slay. At least we get 1 on the next turn. Yeah, we can do some good work here. Get a lot of damage in. This is all fine. Alright. That feels pretty good. We'll stop middle floor from going too wrong. Alright. I feel decent about that. We got the Echo Transfers propping him up a bit. It works. Now, I want to get this slay here on him so a single self-ping does it. We'll work the rest on mid-floor here. Alright. 10 more armor is enough. I think we're golden. Good job. Great work. Now, this guy's got 53. I don't know if we can get there, but I'll try. Hey, fun, look, we got it. Haha! It doesn't really matter. We won that combat anyway, but, you know, still. Now, I would take a Kin Host. Yeah, Eternal Kinstone. What I was talking about. I said Kin Host. This is good because it's purple, but it also gives me a baseline from which all of my extracts can operate, which are very powerful. Now, I wanted something better. I'm going to take Branded Warrior. It's good enough. Yep, it's good enough. You want to draw cards? I have Ember from Extracts. I would like to draw cards, yes. Survivability will be a challenge. I could have taken a Keeper a bit ago and used that as survivability. It's certainly an option, especially with the Karuska on deck. Let's go left. Could still see some good options. I know I just gave up a removal dupe here, but I want to see something. Quick is very good here. This helps a lot. We will take the quick on this one. Now, it's worth noting, this is a very flimsy floor, but it's a very high damage floor. See, this is what I was not hoping for. I wanted like a steel worker here, or something to that effect. I can't take these, unfortunately. Alright, so our infusion situation is a bit dire. Not a huge fan of this. 10 and piercing is helpful. Take that on the vent, of course. I will do the Branded Warrior infusion. We're offensively quite potent here. But I need to make sure... Let's roll for the Endless here. I think it could help. Alright, that does help. The Welder Helper actually is relevant here. I'm going to probably need to find ways... I'm going to need to self-infuse him, aren't I? Sure am. Okay. Alright, I have a good plan, I think. I have a good plan for this. I think it is going to be Prince on the floor, actually. Crazy enough. Yeah, I think so. I don't see the reason why I would ever pivot to Reaper. I think I would take a Brawler pivot, but... Let's cut a train... Ooh, don't cut Train Steward yet. Hold up. 75. Assume I can take 25 here for 100, 115. Skip for now, just think about it. So that's 140, and then 155. That's so low. I do need to do Garbo infusions. Oh, there's a -2 I can take. This is not incredible, but I can do stuff with it, right? -2 on the Eternal Kinstone, I guess. Sure. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's not amazing, but it's a -1, basically. Sure, okay, that gets me a little bit further. So that 155 becomes, what, 170? I need to dupe stuff. Fortunately, the spell chain on Echo Transfer is huge damage, so I think we can do a lot of work. The only question is, how many infusions do I need, right? I have what? The imps are going into imps, alright? Like, that's happening. Unless they show me something totally nonsensical. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't know if they have any that are completely bonkers. I'm trying to think if they showed me some other imp, like an Impish Scholar with some specific drafts here. It could maybe be fun, but... So I need to keep 2 Train Stewards, but I can cut 1 more because of the existence of these imps. Alright, we're okay with that. I'm gonna chill. I would take anything that gives my Glareminder HP, basically, right now. So, Firestone Housing, pretty much you name it. Yeah, pretty much you name it, I would take it here. Anything that does it, so... It's a good vent turn. I'm going to go ahead and, what, self-ping, I guess? Yeah, I can do that, right? That works. I want to end with the vent middle. Ooh, do I? I kind of want to end with the vent bottom. Oh, I have quick. I don't really care. Yeah, we're actually super chilling. Alright, so in that case, we're going to go Welder Helper here. I'm going to shoot the Welder Helper. With the freebie, I'm going to take the Weight of Contrition and I'm going to vent for money. Because money is worth a lot to me. Cool. Alright, we do get the Echo Infusion. I do need to ping because I do believe I desperately need damage on the floor. Alright, we're not getting the kill, but we do come pretty close. He only pops me once. It's fine. Okay, well, it's not great. I'll be clear. We're eating some dirt here, huh? Ouch. Alright, and we finally start making some progress, which is something, I suppose. I'll play this little friend. Okay, well, we managed to avoid dying, which I think is relevant. So, that's fun. Let's go ahead and buff more. So, what does this tell you? This tells me that I need... Oof, I need a lot. Welder Helper go down, I guess. We're doing, what, 95s here? I want to leave these guys on the floor. We get through it. It's not great. I need a lot. I need to be faster. We're quite slow here. It's possible we might want to eventually consider having 2 of these Glareminders on the floor instead of just the 1. Inferno. My damage comes from scaling by killing enemies. Inferno's not bad. Rage Serum is not helpful. Inflame is not a good card. I would rather go to the dupe here. I'm going to skip. Yeah, it's a lot of damage we just took. I am going to take Soul Crushing Guilt. That's great. We love Soul Crushing Guilt. I'm going to go to the right. Yeah. Horde today says, hammered chest plates. You know, 5 health is 5 health. Yeah. Makes the imps harder to kill, but you got to do what you got to do, I think. We'll take it. Horde in the middle says, Impsicle Light's Gift. Well, unfortunately, I have Quick. Now, Echo Seedling, does that do anything fun for me? It's what, Hosting Kin right now, and that's basically it. So no. Does Impsicle do something fun for me? I mean, a lot of things can pop out of an Impsicle. I'm going to take the Impsicle here. The dupe is straightforward. The cuts here, I can't cut the train stewards. I must cut torches, I think. And it's okay. I don't hate it, right? I need to generate initial purples, but after you do so, it's all about just playing Eternal Kinstone a bunch. So we'll do this. The dupe here, I need to be faster, which requires me to have an Echo Transfer number 2, I think. It's a real bummer I didn't roll a purple on that, but it will have to do. This is a great way to die. If I leak the back line on Hidden Assault, we're dead on floor 1. I have to skip this, right? If he's upgraded and we leak him, okay, we're fine. I was also thinking this was Harvesters of Deaths. That is actually a mistake on my part, but anyway. It's fine. I will self-ping. You can't stop me. I will vent. You also still can't stop me. Okay. Give me money, please. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. It's fine by me. Kill one guy. I'll actually take the March of Shields here. I think that's worth more. Okay. Alright, we see some tools here. It's good. I do want to Welder Helper and then shoot him. It's a little hard to kill now, but at least Glareminder gets some kills here, right? This was part of the reason I did this way. That is rage generated. Okay. This is the guy everyone should be afraid of. Woof. Look at this draw. Look at this. Both Echo Transfers bottom decked here. This is bad because the Prince is now hitting the front guy. Okay, so you have to do what? Queen Zimpling. Sweep 34. I think I'm dead on this one. Wow, what a crazy draw. All right. Trainwreck, man, let me tell you, pushes you. So the only thing I can think of to do here is to not play the Endless Welder Helper. I suppose, I guess I underestimated precisely how bad that situation was about to be. So I could also potentially greed, right? I could take 1 damage here and not play the vent instead, right? There's ways of doing this so I get 3 kills, right? Because he'll be 7x2, so I do simply 1 ping, and then I go double here. We give up the March of Shields, and we now get 3 slays, which does help. right? 3 slays is good. Great. We got a fledgling imp, which we didn't get last time. I guess RNG is kind to us, so sure. We leave the welder helper out so that we maybe draw one of them. All right. Wild. Absolutely unhinged. But we get through it. All right, fair enough, Monster Train. Fair enough. You got me. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, cool. I'm not going to mess with this. I don't want to accidentally mess up the math there. We make it through the combat thanks entirely to that nonsense. Tia. Thanks, buddy. We love Tia. I'll play another buddy downstairs. And now it cleans up. I mean, it is what it is, right? I don't know what else to say. Them's the breaks, I suppose. Now, I would very much like to waste enemy turns here. So, the best way to do that is to play a whole bunch of garbage imps to face tank on the bottom. Takes her all of her turns to get through that. Yeah, of course it does. Alright, easy mode. And then here you just do soul-crushing guilt on her forehead, and that's that, right? That is that, so fair enough. Cool. Alright, we make it out. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is cool. We get the Rage Imp, and then we also get the Welder Helper, which is very neat. So, good. Look how different that is. Just absolutely ridiculous. We're able to draw one of our things, so fair enough. Important work is fantastic. We're just going to snap-click that card. Kill an imp. Wonderful. Great. Do that for me, please. Alright, I'm not going to take this card. We move on. Okay. I will go to the right. I think this is a Merchant of Trinkets angle. I would like to do that. I will do the infusions. We take everything here. Intrinsic, we know where that goes. That's going in Eternal Kinstone. It's really, really strong to have that immediately. Spell Chain is going into important work. Of course, we're going to self-infuse the imps here. Fantastic. Alright, powering up. We're going to go ahead and look in here. We see Ashes of the Fallen. That's disgusting. We're going to click it and we win the run. Alright, good job. Trap Shoot, Pulley Claw. I'm going to click the Pulley Claw here. It's expensive, but I want that extra turn if we draw it. Base charge is not bad. I'll buy it. Sure. Reroll. Firestone Housing. Doesn't line up with any of the removal dupes, so I actually think it's just Winged Steel. This is especially relevant now that I have, what, the imp situation on lock, I think. That Firestone Housing might have been worth it anyway, but we're not going to mess around too much with it. I'm going to toss a torch here and we chill, I think. We generate Ember, so I'm not terribly worried about the Ember costs of things. As long as I can draw enough Karuska targets every turn, we'll be okay. Great. Play cards, it's good. We get big Welder Helper action, which I will play. You might as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do an infusion thing. We'll get an imp shot. It's fine. Infusion echo. What is it? The guilty thing. Soul crushing guilt. The names of some of these cards, man, are just unknowable, right? Just like, well, I don't really know, actually, so fair enough. Tell you what, it is nice having this much survivability, though. Dang, that is good. I can reap the boss. That is funny. I'll do it, sure. Cool. We'll play out some other stuff here. Doesn't really matter what we do on this turn, so sure. We actually get to Slay in front, which is great news. And as long as we can generate rage from something, we'll be fine. Alright, we did it. Great work. Hornbreak, fantastic. Shoot that guy. Now, can I actually get a sleigh anywhere? Does not appear to be the case. No. I'm not going to play the imp. I want to use these enemies for Branded Warrior's infusion. The real question you have to actually ask yourself at this point is, how much do I care about Prince now? That's a really good point. How much does one care about Prince? Answer is probably not very much, right? Probably not a lot. This imp is basically indestructible, so that's entertaining, I suppose. Hey, we got rid of the imp. Well done. We're going to play Fledgling Imp, and then I'm going to shoot him myself. I guess I could have important worked him out, but I wanted to get rid of the guy downstairs, right? So we can get him in here. We're at 500 armor. We're doing it, right? It's good. So, yeah. Okay, so we're fine. And this scales, and I want a second Branded Warrior buddy so that we all have it. And then I think Prince doesn't actually do anything anymore, so that's fine by me, basically. Yeah, okay, Prince goes away. Fine. It's kind of what I expected this run to look like to some extent, so... Give me imp or give me death. The Hornbreak is actually really helpful now because I can actually just shoot my own imp with it and it bypasses the armor, which is fantastic actually. So very cool. Soul Crushing Guilt, it's good. This imp does die. Yes, it does. Great work. The damage numbers are excellent here. We're cruising, right? Yeah. We're insta-killing everything, so I'm not worried. And she also has 4 days, so I'm still not worried. So we're fine. I'll redraw here. That will be good. I'll generate my own Ember. Still good. Great, we win this combat. Okay. I will click buttons just to see what we get up to. I'm reasonably confident these numbers become silly. Right? Yeah, we're doing... an absolute truckload of damage here. And we have so much armor. 890 armor. Alright. We're doing enough damage. I need to dupe the Glareminder ASAP. Is where we're at. Will I take a Transcend Imp? Yeah, right? Yeah. Of course, Transcend Imp's always good. Drawing cards is also always good here. I do not need space on this run. Ember has an argument, okay? Like, I get it. But I'm going to go to the right. Removal dupe is your friend. We're cutting stuff here. I want to look at the cave first, see what we hit. Trade Pyre health here. Come on, do better. Improve Firebox is fine. I think do better as I take 15 Pyre damage. Take everything from the temple that we can. Spell Chain, Intrinsic. Ah, yes, Intrinsic is excellent. Because I should very freely be able to hit this Soul Crushing Guilt now. This guarantees the Glareminder makes it, which is great news. The Spell Chain, I'll tell you what, man. The Spell Chain into the Soul Crushing Guilt is not bad, actually. It's actually quite good, in fact. Just super dazing something. I'm going to think about that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do Train Steward into Train Steward here. Do I have to actually? Hold up. Back up. We're going to be duping Glareminder on this shop. So I'm throwing away Prince immediately. We already did the cave, right? Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, go ahead and dupe Glareminder, which puts me at 190? 190 and I take a Spell Chain? I don't have to do these Train Steward nonsense. We're actually good. Cool, like that. Vent is not good for me here, unfortunately. I'm going to take Soul Crushing Guilt Spell Chain. This is going to add up to big numbers. It's basically a double stack. I'm going to go ahead and just cut the Train Stewards then. They're in my way now. We're already over 200. We're doing just fine. Prince is going to maybe get Brawler, and alright, great. He's going to get Brawler, and we're going to basically just yeet him, and it's totally okay. Yeah, we've done enough duping that we're well over the 200 threshold here, so we're chilling. The intrinsic is fantastic. I can comfortably take Mark of Invasion here, which is great news. Right? Yeah, I don't want to say it's free, but it's fine. You just play Mr. Glareminder here and go, hey, look, we did it. And he kills everything, and that's cool. And then you put the Fledgling Imp in front, and the Fledgling Imp tanks the whole business. And then Prince goes middle, I guess, and kills some dudes. I don't love it, but sure, it's fine. I really should just ping downstairs and just turn this soul-crushing guilt into that downstairs buddy doesn't do anything anymore, which is totally fine. I could maybe have squeaked out some better value here. Yeah, it's interesting. That's fine. I don't actually need this that badly, right? Yeah, I don't need this that badly. We're gonna just chill. It's fine. Okay, he goes upstairs. We get a sleigh. It's fine. We'll put the stronger one in front. We'll get a fledgling imp in there. I'm gonna play the Echo Infusion so that I can ping myself, which kills the guy that is in front. Then I can vent middle for money because I like dollar bills. Okay, we're going to play Welder Helper out of the box. Going to hit that important work, see what we roll. It's fine. We're going to do enough damage here that I'm not actually worried about it, right? Yeah, we do fine. Cool. Imp actually passes away. Great, honestly. Prince swings, I guess. Sure. I'm going to generate purples upstairs. I think this is valuable enough. Yeah. Prince now can die, right? I no longer require his services. Yeah, Prince can pass away, and that is perfectly acceptable to me. So. Ah, Hornbreak, thank you. Great roll. I want to avoid this Ember Drain, though, so we're going to do at least something here. Yeah, fine. You want to vent middle? Sure, does damage. Alright, fine. We'll let Prince die next turn, but I want to avoid the Ember Drain, of course. The rest of this is pretty straightforward, I think, right? Yeah, I could math out which it's better to do the thing on or whatever. It's fine. I don't really care that much. I do want to try to, you know, I'm trying to generate armor here, so we'll just keep working at it, and it's fine, right? Yeah, goodbye Prince, goodbye Queen Zimpling thing. Draw the important work. It's fantastic news. Let's just generate some armor. Wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and hit that Welder Helper. Important work. I'm going to go play a Transcendent and completely go mad with power here. Great news. Damage numbers are looking solid. I have generated a ridiculous amount of everything, and then I'm going to play Welder Helper and just shoot it to death and finish with my final Welder Helper. Cool. We are winning. And now they kill everything, right? There is actually no concerns whatsoever. They do not have any problems at all. I can kill my imp, that's fun. We easy win. There's actually nothing that threatens me at all here, so I'm gonna let this man sit with his 6 days and then we freely win upstairs. We have it, right? Yeah. We absolutely have it. Sure, I'll play it if you're gonna hand me the important work. Why not? Why wouldn't I do it? It's just good to do. I can actually just kill this imp for funsies, so I will, and then I'll play the other one. Alright, we did it. Gets him out of the deck, right? And then I press Steel Pulleyclaw on the boss, and I lose. We're doing fine. Okay, this looks good. This is what I want this run to look like. We have it. Inflame, Rage Serum Inferno, nope, don't want them. Soul Crushing Guild again, Soul Siphon, Broken Memories, now we're fine. We have it. I just skip here, and we are okay. We go to the right, because we didn't take Pyrostone Housing, confirmed. Conscription Notice, Wing Clippings, or Infused Mallet? Is there even a consume card that I would like to hold on to here? Not really. I guess it's Infused Mallet. It could be Conscription Notice, but why? I have no space for it. I'm going to take the mallet. I could sell it. What if I just sell it? Do I think 25 gold, even having not looked at the shops, do I think 25 gold is better than Infused Mallet? Absolutely, 25 gold is better than this garbage. That's so sad. I just paid 15 shards for that. That's good. All right, Collection of Tales. I'm going to buy it, of course. Dun Echo, hilarious. Boon of the Blacksmith. Maybe. I have a lot of money. Let's see what the magic shop has. Permafrost. What would I permafrost here is the real question you have to ask yourself. I am going to buff stuff. I'll take a +10 on the vent. It's never getting a holdover if they show it to me. The holdover will go into an echo transfer. So, or actually no, it goes into the important work, so fine. I'm going to make Hornbreak free. I think that's fair. Spin this, fine. We see the holdover, so that's great. Important work is online. I'll 20 consume a torch, yes. And I will make something cost less. March of Shields can cost less. Cool. Alright, with that all said, I feel pretty good that I don't want Boon of the Blacksmith, so I'll reroll. Yeah, Resonant Shard. There we go. Cool. Removals here are easy. They should be the other torch. And what? I guess it's just an Echo Break at this point, right? If I could remove Prince, I would. It's true. Scaling-wise, what do you think it is here? I don't need more armor, alright? Important work with holdover is enough. So I think the dupe is probably getting over the initial hump of doing enough damage. I think it is an echo transfer. Alright, great. And I'm going to buy another removal here on, you guessed it, an Echo Break. Really slimming the deck down. A lot of value out of Guild Marker, and I think we chill. We move on. Cool, 230 out of 100. Seems fine. I think we're going to be A-okay here. We have all the tools. We figured everything out. Glareminder's doing fantastic work. Great. Prince can go chill middle. Incredible work, bud. Great job. Play a Fledgling Imp. Incredible. I shoot it with the Hosting Kin. Wow, look at me go. I'm going to sack the Welder Helper downstairs. He doesn't die. Unbelievable. Well, okay. Let's just go ahead and burn some stuff upstairs. It's fine. Alright, we got 9 days on the boss. Is he dead? Probably. I'm surprised we actually didn't get that. I'm surprised this guy didn't die downstairs, but sure. I'm going to keep the stronger guy in front. We're going to work a little bit on the rest of this here. Great. The one permanent does so much work for us. I could play Transcend Imp here. The nice thing about Transcend Imp is it gets me over a threshold that I think is very valuable. So I appreciate it. Because we're losing everything. He comes back upstairs. But now we are online. Which is great news, right? Fantastic. We did it. Cool. And now we just kind of spam important work a bit. And I'm not terribly bothered by it. And that's fine, right? Don't play the vent. Don't play it, okay? Just don't do it. Alright, we're generating enough rage. It's not a lot of rage, granted, but it's enough. And most importantly, the echo transfers are essentially guaranteed scaling. So it's pretty good from that perspective. Just playing the imp every time we can. It is free scaling. At some point, you kind of stop caring, and that's fair, I think. I don't need more than, what, 400 armor or something? I mean, we have so much armor on the floor, it just does not even begin to register for me. I will, yeah, sure, more damage seems good. Let's just keep clicking these Karuska targets. Yeah, honestly, it's like, alright, great job, buddy, I guess. I'm gonna drop the imp. There's no reason to keep it here. We do plenty of damage on the floor. And we're doing like 800 to Seraph a turn. So, it's good. Sure. Alright, I'll click cards. You're all here to watch me click cards, so I'll click cards. I'm also here to play cards, so it is nice to do it. Here, I'll generate some Ember real fast. Cool. Well done. Great job. Billion armor of the Persian Empire. Fantastic. Slay everything. Branded warrior on everything. Incredible. Doing 1,000 damage on this turn. That's a good number, as it turns out. 1,000 damage is pretty good. Ah yes, 15 stacks of dazed. Also, as it turns out, pretty good. I'm not gonna slay here or kill my own dudes here because I don't want to give armor out. And it lets my imp actually hit the boss. Pretty funny. So, alright. I mean, just press end turn, right? Yeah, okay. We're done. We're done. I don't have to do anything. He's dead. Here, we did it. Great job. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hey, look, we did it. Great job. I did not... I just skipped the last 4 turns. That is not a useful amount of card clicking. We easily win. He had 15 days and I had 400 armor and was doing like 1,000 damage a turn. We're good, right? There's a point where even I don't want to click the cards anymore. Cool, that's a good turn 1. Goodbye, Prince, my beloved. How are you alive, brother? Good grief. Alright, upstairs. It looks bad until it doesn't. Hey, look, he's dazed. Well done. Let's go ahead and hit these echo transfers first. Get it, Prince? I don't know. Maybe he kills something. There's a steel pulley claw. There we go. 6. Seems good. It's enough days to make it through. Prince will die eventually. Guess I'm going to play the Queen Zimpling first. Weird. But I do that way so that I can kill the Imp and save the Ember Drain and get our scaling to a point where it's actually winning. I haven't rolled a Rage Imp, so I'm not going to go too hard here. We should successfully clear this next wave. We do. Alright, there's a Fledgling Imp. That's fantastic news. 20 consume that torch out on him. Good. I'll generate some Ember here real quick. It's good to do it. Great news. Play this buddy again. Great, we have enough armor on the floor to win. I'm going to actually kill bottom floors. Yeah, I'm going to kill bottom floor so I don't have to deal with the spikes. It's actually a good vent there. We should clear everything else. Yeah, alright. And the rage begins going. Fantastic. Cool. Alright, we have it now. Yes, I just love these infinite echo transfers. They're so good. And then we're just going to keep playing some armor real quick. You know, in case the days isn't enough. And sure, seems good to me. Great. Slay everything. We get rage on everything. We're doing well. And... oh, alright, here we go. Here's the other Soul Crushing Guild. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and play the Transcendent turn here, which I think is very smart to do. Sack this guy downstairs. We play Tia. Big scaling. We got it now. Now I can honestly just press end turn, right? I'm pretty sure this mini-boss is also just dead right here. Yeah, he's gone. Cool. Alright, well I'm going to actually click the Soul Crushing Guild a little bit here. It does help to have it. Honestly, sure. I mean, none of this matters. So just press end turn. I should be able to press end turn 3 times and win at this point, right? Cool. Wait for it. One more. You got it here? All right, great. We have it here. Cool. We did it. Good job. I didn't have to look at my floor. I'm so confident in the run. It's just that powerful. So we really rocked it here once we got past the somewhat dicey Ring 5. That Ring 5, that draw order was so bad. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. But we easily make it past, not too bad. It just required a weird order of playing things, so not a bad thing. And on this particular series, I don't feel bad about the reset. I'm playing way more aggressively in Pact Shards than I would on this particular run. Once you have, let's see, if I move on well enough, once I reach Ashes, then I'm all in on a Train of Thought episode. But up to here, I mean, the mid game is easy to over disrespect. Meanwhile, here I have to play aggressively to keep up. So 230 shards seems good. I feel like we figured it out here. And the rest of the run cleans up very quickly after a certain point. The Karuska plus base charge plus the double intrinsics are doing excellent work. We guarantee the lockdown on turn 1. Glareminder is never in threat. So totally good. And then, yeah, Prince just kind of dies and we pretend that we're not playing him anymore. Great. Well done. Thank you, Branded Warrior. Very cool. Slay everything, get everyone rage, good stuff. Second Glareminder is, of course, obviously correct here. Just 100%. It guarantees a few things. One, it guarantees the scaling, right? It's faster. It has the sweep multi-strike combo. It's quick. And it also has the infusion, right? So anything that gets missed by the first one is now covered by the second. And then eventually you sweep the whole floors out and it doesn't matter. And you're just wailing on the boss, basically. So big numbers, good. And then, of course, triple echo transfers, fantastic. Big fan of that. So very little has to be said other than what I've already said. I don't think I have a lot to add. I will say, random imp sickle, good. I did never actually get anything too nuts here. Obviously, the Ashes of the Fallen is good to combo with it, but, you know, no Forever Flame or Hell's Banners or something like that. So, or, you know, Queen's Tail would also have done it. So, a lot of good relic options to combo. We didn't see them, other than the Ashes, of course, but still very strong. I mean, the one random Rage Imp suddenly gets you a little bit extra going on, and you're great. At that point, you 10 Rage on the floor, feeling good. So. And then that couples with random Transcend Imp, and we're chilling, right? So, fantastic news. We got it. Great work. I don't have anything else to add. I'll even let you go before the hour mark is out. Look at me. I'm so generous. All right. All right, y'all. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, hey, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you have done already and you want to see more. I swear I'll make more content like this. It happens all the time. And yeah, stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.